What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Wedded Wednesdays with Pastor Dave Wright and Lady G. And we're just going to be here having a candid conversation about just how it feels to have a daughter getting ready to go away to college. Our daughter Jasmine has graduated high school, and anybody that's been paying attention to the news and during this pandemic, of course you know they haven't had the traditional graduation. They haven't been able to have the traditional prom and all these different things. And my daughter now is leaving high school and going to college. Penn State University. Penn State. And you know, we're getting closer. My oldest son, Rocky, he's 23, and my daughter will be 18, and we only got one left. We got my son, John, left. So we're getting close and close to an empty nest. And my daughter didn't have her regular graduation like she should have. She had to do, you know, social distance graduation. And, you know, when I was growing up, my high school graduation was huge. It was big. My prom was huge and was big. But our daughter didn't have that. And I'm sure my wife's had a crazy, elaborate prom as well. I didn't go with her to her prom. I didn't know her then. I don't know who she went with. I don't know. But it wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. And yes, I had the chance to enjoy my prom and all of the, senior activities and different things like that. And I felt so sad for my daughter that she couldn't, or that she didn't have the chance to, experience all of those things. Right. But nevertheless, we made it, as her parents, we made sure that we celebrated her. We made sure that, she still had some type of an experience, although, the world is going, what's going on in the world today. We wanted to assure that our daughter could still enjoy somewhat of her senior year, and it turned out to be a success. We had a beautiful barbecue for her here.
And we had $130 worth of crab legs.
Yeah, we had so much food for days. Still making some food. Right?
Yeah, there's still some crab sardine there. I'm gonna eat that after this.
We had so much food. Family came down and celebrated. We all came together, and we just had an amazing time. But for the class of 2020, this is part of history for them.
Yes, it is.
This is something that they will be able to share with their significant others and their children. Years and years from now, they will be able to experience it. You know what? I didn't have a chance to partake in my senior activities because there was a worldwide pandemic during the time, that I was scheduled to graduate and experience all of my senior activities. So I think it's just, it's history. So it's something.
All right, enough of that. Who did you go to the prom with?
I didn't go with you.
Who did you go with?
It don't matter. I went with two different dudes.
Oh. You see, thank God.
They asked.
Thank God people get saved and they come out of that lifestyle that they used to be in.
I wasn't in a lifestyle.
You wasn't in a lifestyle. You went to the prom with two guys.
I went to a prom with two guys. One that you call Yoda, and I hope he's not watching today.
I don't care if he is watching. His ears, the picture I saw,
offensive,
his ears was like this, and he was dark. He was dark as my watch.
His parents, he wanted to take me to prom.
Yeah.
He was afraid to ask me. Therefore, he asked if his parents would go and speak to my parents and ask if I would be willing to go to his ROTC. It was part of
I don't even know what ROTC is. We don't have that in New York. We don't do that.
He was a part of it, and so they asked. I went, yes, and his parents paid for everything. It was
his parents paid. They bought her.
They didn't buy
Where
me.
I'm from, they call that a gigolo.
What are you talking about? You always talking about a gigolo. Gigolo what? Ain't no gigolo.
That's a gigolo.
That's not a gigolo. That was nice of them to do that. The least they could do, is pay for, to cover everything that I needed, which my dress and shoes and pantyhose and hair. If that's the least they could have do just for me saying yes to go.
Boy, that is something else.
Hey, I said yes.
Thank God you got delivered from that foolishness.
Got delivered from what? I didn't do nothing wrong.
Taking money to go on dates.
I didn't take money.
You took money.
I did not take a dime.
Yes, you did.
No, I
You just
did
said they had to pay all this stuff.
Yes, they told my parents, we will take care of everything. Anything
And he
that
might
she
be
needed,
watching.
Anything that
I
she
don't care.
needed for her hair, her dress, whatever it is, she has to go out and buy it. They told my parents, we will cover it. We'll cover it. He really just wants to take your daughter to his ROTC ball. So I said yes, and I went.
And you went.
Of course
And
I
he had one ear going this way and another ear going like that. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I saw the picture. You never told me. I just saw the picture. I said, who is this? What was this? You went to a handicap foundation thing? What is this? And it was
You really want to do that?
ROTC thing.
I don't go around. Don't do that. Don't be rude. Boy, haters, man.
Haters.
Boy, you hated.
But my prom was way back in 1996. And it wasn't much of a prom. I don't even remember how it went, but wasn't much of a prom.
Anyway.
Boys and Girls High School. That's where I went to school at. But my daughter didn't have that experience, but we did have a nice party for her here at the house. And I'm sure it didn't equal up to the prom, but we did something. So even in those cases, your kids will remember when you tried to do something to make up for the experience that they didn't have. Especially during this time, even her school allowed her to have 5 minutes to walk through the gym and take pictures and different things with just her family, get her diploma and take pictures in front of the school. They did that for every student, so that was wonderful.
Yeah.
Now my son Jai, his school, they just said,
Virtually.
they barely did that. They just said, hey, I said, hey, you're doing anything? Yeah, we're gonna send this thing in the mail, and he come turn them books in, and that was that.
That's not true. He had a beautiful virtual graduation as well. The speaker was
Sean King.
Sean King. Sean King
Yeah.
was their speaker, and he spoke very well. I enjoyed the virtual celebration of his graduation.
They could have had something at the school.
But they couldn't do it.
Jasmine School did.
Well, that's high school versus middle school, so it's different. They just really want the high school fought for Jasmine's class to do something. They just virtually, although they did it earlier in the morning, it just wasn't enough for them, and they fought to do what they did. So I'm grateful for them for fighting for the class of 2020 in a way that they did. But other than that, we had to make pretty rough situation out of a good one. So I just thank God that they're surviving it, and they're getting through it, and they graduated, and now on to bigger and better
On
things.
to college. And the next episode is now we got a son going. Our baby boy is going to high school, and our daughter is leaving, going to college. She's staying on campus,
Great
over
growth.
3 hours away. That's a long way. 3 hours. I get there in 3 hours. That's a long drive to do every day.
You'll get there in 3 hours, but that's not how long it is.
That's going to be a long ride every other day. I'm going to be taking.
No, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I'm going every other day.
No, you're not. You are not going.
I'm
every
not
other day.
even letting them know when I'm coming. I'm just going to drive up there and knock on the door every other day.
You're not going.
And you're going to come with me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not.
We're going to be in
That's
the bushes
ridiculous. No.
like Bonnie and Clyde.
No.
We're going to be in the bushes spying.
Every other day is ridiculous. He's not doing that.
Well, I'm struggling with having to let go like that, That's our only girl, and it's a struggle to let her go and just let her out there and be out there. It's a cold, cold world out there, and she's gonna be on campus. It's her first time being away from us like this, and it's my first time being away from her. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with it, so I'm gonna try to. Don't laugh at me. I'm gonna be driving up there every other weekend or every weekend. I may not go every day.
That's not necessary.
It might be necessary.
She'll be okay. She'll be okay.
Well,
We're gonna pray.
well, I don't have no iPhone to do all that FaceTime and stuff.
We gonna smother her in that oil, and
Oh,
we're gonna
yeah.
pray, and we're gonna let God.
I'm gonna put oil in a water
He's
gun
gonna cover her.
and
He's
shoot her up.
He's gonna cover her. We'll make
Super
sure.
soaker. And soak her with oil from head to toe.
That's right.
Cause
Cover
that's another. Anoint your kids before they go anywhere. My mom, when we were growing up, anytime we went to school, right across the street, she would slap that anointing oil right on our forehead, and we would be in school with the stain on our forehead. And that's what we got to get back to that, covering our
Yeah, we
kids.
do. Yes, we
Covering
do.
our kids,
Yes, we do.
even if they just going, around the corner. My daughter going 3 hours away, but even if your kids just going to the store, cover them, pray for them. They just going to the school around the corner. Put holy oil on their face, on their forehead, and keep them covered. And then when you do that, they'll grow up with that, knowing it's a one thing to have to just put the oil on there, but when you make it a routine, they'll grow up knowing that they're covered. So it relieves them of fear. They know that God got them. So I want my daughter covered. God got her. No matter if she going to Penn State now, but that might transfer to somewhere else. She might be in the WNBA or playing somewhere overseas, and then we really got to let her go. So we thank God for that. And she's going to play basketball too. She's pretty good. She ain't beat me yet.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
In the backyard,
She did not.
Yes, she did.
She did not.
Yes, she did.
I'm telling you, this.
She beat you.
Who told you that?
I saw it.
No.
You came in the house breathing hard, and you said it. You will never play with her again.
No, I said that because I was winning 9-8, and it started raining, and then I came in the house breathing hard. I said, "Jazz, we're gonna finish this game another time."
He lying.
I swear to you.
She whooped his behind.
No.
Then she came in here and she said, "All right, Jai, you next." And she took Jai out there on the court and she whooped his behind.
I promise
And then
you.
that was the end of that.
I promise you. I haven't lost a game of basketball in 13
You
years.
lost that game.
No.
You lost that one.
I was up 9-8,
No.
and I
John,
said it's
saw it.
starting to rain.
You were limping
Because
back. You were limping
it don't
back
matter
to
if I'm limping.
You were limping back to
Isaiah
the
Thomas won the NBA championship with a broken ankle.
She was wearing you out.
She was wearing me out, but I won.
No, you
I was
didn't.
winning. I was winning the game.
She won.
So my
that.
thing was, she probably would have beat me
She did.
if the
beat
game
you.
had continued. But when you're smart, she said, "Dad, it's raining. You want to keep going?" I said, "No, I don't want to keep going. It's raining. Let's finish another day." She said, "You sure?" She said, "It's just a little bit of rain." I said, "No, it's about to storm out here. It's about to thunderstorm." And then I got out of that game, but I was still up 9-8. So that's how you do. And she don't know.
I know because I saw it.
Listen,
You got whooped.
not at all.
Whatever.
Not at all. I was up 9-8. And if you backtrack my record, if you go back to Brooklyn, if you go back to East New York, Brooklyn, they know me down there as Flash. I was one of the best basketball.
Flash?
Yeah.
Flash what?
That means that I'm fast on the court. You don't know.
No, you don't even know. That's something you just made up.
My
Ain't nobody
brothers-
call you no Flash. Now where that come from? Now see what I'm talking about? I ain't never heard of no Flash.
You didn't know me back then.
No, you have even all of these stories you
didn't know me
told
back
us
then.
and you tortured us by telling them.
She
to
don't
us.
think I can do nothing.
No, yes I do. But Flash?
Who got
Who's
the
Flash?
Who got the
Flash
MVP?
from the five
Who
heartbeats?
got
You
no?
Flash from the five heartbeats?
No, ain't
now?
no Flash from the
No,
five
which way
heartbeats.
you talking about a Flash? Flash what? What you flashing?
You see, that's why I don't
No,
have any
no,
conversation.
what you flashing, Doc?
Listen to this.
What you flashing?
Who got the Timothy Wright Basketball Memorial Classic MVP last year?
That has nothing to do with Flash.
Who got out? All right, who got
They
the
didn't even
MVP?
call you Flash out there.
No, because they
Talking
called
about
me.
some Flash.
My game
Get outta here with
changed.
that. No,
My
but-
game changed when I turned 40. But when I was
So your
15,
name changed
16,
when you turned 40.
I was 15, 16, 17 years old. I could jump out the gym. Ask them over at Boys and Girls High School. And then last year, at the age of 40 years old, I scored 47 points, had 18 rebounds, 19 assists, 7 blocks, and 5 steals at the Timothy Wright Memorial Basketball Classic at St. John's Park.
He the only one.
And this is documented.
He the only, yeah, by you.
No. We have a what's it called? Statistician.
What?
What you call the people? a statisticianist. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We got somebody that keeps stats. And I had 47 points, 21 rebounds, 19 assists, 7 blocks, and 8 steals. Don't look like that. So, you know, what I used to do back then, I would have went to the NBA. I could have definitely, had I went to the NBA, I probably wouldn't have met you because I had to choose between NBA or playing the organ for my father. My father really needed me, so I said the NBA can wait. So I started playing the organ for my father, the late Reverend Timothy Wright, instead of going to the NBA. And even after maybe 15 years after that, the Brooklyn Nets had offered me a 10-day contract at the Barclays Center. That was about 5-6 years ago. They offered me a 10-day contract, and I turned that down because I was pastoring at that time. And I know this stuff sounds far-fetched.
Are you done? Because I'm about to get up and walk out because I will not sit here and have the
You don't know what I was. That's all.
No, I'm not gonna get struck.
You don't know what I was. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining David Wright Shenanigans today. Thank you so much for tuning in to David Wright Shenanigans today. Thank you so much. Next episode will be a little bit better.
And you can find us on Rad Skies.
Spell it.
RADDSKYES.
All right, you got it right.
And you can follow us on Instagram as well at Wedded Wednesdays. God bless you, and I hope to see y'all soon. Peace. See, you don't know what I was.
You don't know what you was.
I'm gonna settle this right now.
No, you don't need to settle nothing. Pull up all your, go online and find all David Wright stats. Can't with you. Who are you calling? John, we gotta record. You gotta.
Donnie.
What's up?
Were me, you, we were the Derek a little bit. We were the premier basketball players in East New York.
Yes, you are.
Oh, please.
Thank you. When we went to Queens, remember we went to Mommy House?
We went to Mommy House and they was like, build up to them boys. Who them boys? Yeah.
And we
beat them all.
beat them all. Remember we had our own uniform. We went to Starlight City
Starlight City.
and beat them all.
In the hood?
Danny played with us that time.
Danny played with us.
In the hood.
And I caught fire that game.
Yes, you did. You did that Michael Jordan reverse layup.
Yep.
They don't know what we were. I'm sitting here trying to tell them, and they act like they don't understand.
Man, they need to put a statue up of us.
I was telling them, I said this, we need a statue
A black or something.
at PS 306
Yes.
because nobody was playing ball in that park like we was.
No. Not at all. That's a fact. That's a straight fact.
I try to tell them. Thank you for verifying that. All right. I try to tell y'all.